What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Best of Both Worlds with Flau'jae. Today, we have a very special guest, the one and only 2021 WNBA MVP, your 2024 Finals MVP, and 5-time All-Star, and a recent champion with the New York Liberty, Jonquel Jones. All right, now it's time for my big four, the top four things that's on my mind right now. As y'all know, we just played a game against Eastern Kentucky. We won 95-44. I had a decent game. Nice had a good game. She had 20 points, 10 rebounds. Samaya had a double-double, 15 points, 11 rebounds. And yeah, man, it was just a good game. I felt like, you know, people's like, it's the first game, but I'm really thinking like it's like the third game. Because I feel like the exhibitions, all of that count to me. It's always good to just be able to get on the floor and play with your teammates, like kind of just to like get in that rhythm, to like fix the things that we're doing bad so that when we play better competition that, you know what I'm saying, we on the road. I think that's going to be the biggest thing for us, just being disciplined in that, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, we have, you know, in our preseason, we play Washington, we play NC State, we play Stanford. So, you know, just getting prepared for those games and then heading into SEC play, all of these games they're very important. Talk about the press conference. Coach Moki praised me for my effortless play, noting you're in top shape and your performance looked easy. Yeah, man, I feel like this year I'm probably like in the best shape I've been in since I've been in college. But I also think it's just like the experience of me playing, like just knowing, you know, how to get to my spots, knowing when to just, you know what I'm saying, be aggressive, knowing when to chill, you know what I'm saying? I think that just all takes time and learning how to play. Like, playing in college is hard, so you got to learn how to pick your spurts. And that's the best thing I've learned in college. But now, like, the game never stops, so you just got to be able to play, man, play hard every second that you're on the floor. But you got to be able to just, like, pick your windows. LSU's defense was aggressive, forcing 21 turnovers, applying full court pressure. Yeah, that's something that we trying to do this year. Just really be aggressive. We got a lot of players that could play, that could come in the defense. So, you know, we definitely gonna be swapping in and out and just I think everything's been great. But we're trying to be more aggressive on the defensive end. I feel like last year our transition defense was bad. So, you know, I think and we made it all the way to the Elite Eight, and I feel like we gotta just get over that hump, you know what I'm saying, and try to be better in that regard. And we could go even further, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to clean up the little things. So, I mean, I had good efficiency, very good efficiency, 10 for 15. But, you know, I just been in the gym getting a lot of shots, so it just kind of feel natural. But, you know, my confidence has gotten much better, especially from last year, from my freshman year. I just been going with the flow, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Just letting the game come to me. All right, number 2, let's go live from the flock. Timmy LOLs. Your favorite moment for your birthday celebration? My favorite moment for my birthday celebration was my party. Shout out Musa, shout out Raph, shout out my whole team. They put together like this casino themed party. They had blackjack, poker, everything there. If y'all know me, y'all know I love to gamble. Like, I love to gamble. Even though I'm not really good at it because I literally just lost $1,000 at the casino. I don't know if I'm going back. Don't ask me. But, bro, like, I love to gamble, so they threw me like this casino party. It was amazing, bro. It was so dope. All my family was there. Some friends was there. It was just real intimate. And it was beautiful. It was more than I could have ever imagined. I just really thank them for putting that together. I love them guys so much. But no, it was great. After that, we went out. You know, we had a little fun. And then the day after that, on my actual birthday, we actually went to Fiery Crab and ate. You know, I love my seafood boil, but kind of hurt my stomach. I ain't gonna lie, so I ain't really messing with that no more. But it was fun though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, my birthday celebration was a 10 out of 10. My whole family drove down in the Sprinter. My aunties, my cousins, my brothers, my mama, my grandma, they all hopped in the Sprinter and came and celebrated with me. So it was a beautiful day. And it was great. It was great. Everybody asked me how I feel to be 21. I still feel the same. Like, it still feels the same to me. I'm just vibing, you know what I'm saying? 21, I'm just vibing. I don't know, it's no different. Like, I lost my ID. I probably got to order a new one. I can't find it. Like, I literally just had it, but I don't know. But man, it's been fun though. Like, I'm 21 now. I'm literally grown. I don't have to ask my mom for nothing. I don't got to ask her to do nothing. I don't got to ask for nothing. I can just go do what I want. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel kind of good. Would you want a new jersey number in the WNBA? No. Absolutely not. I'm big four. I ain't gonna lie. I already said, like, if I went on a team, like, I would pay for that number. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that number is sentimental. Like, it means a lot to me. Not because it's like it's like my brand and what it has become, but like, this is my number. Like, it's my, like, you know what I'm saying? It means everything to me. So if I got on a team, somebody had the number, I would be like, hey, can I please get that number? And then if they just said no, then I'd be like, can I pay for it? And I'm gonna pay top dollar for sure. But I'm gonna ask first, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll do it off the love. All right, let's talk about music. Performing at Louisiana Fest, turning 21. Man, y'all, I got to perform at the Smoothie King Center in a sold-out arena with Lil Wayne the night of my birthday. It was surreal, like, just me and Lil Wayne up there interacting together, like, he was giving me vibes, I was giving him vibes, like, he let me come perform my verse. I was the only girl that came on the stage, like the only person that he brought out, except for like the Hot Boys, but that was their own little thing. So really, I was the only person that he like brought out on his set. Like, that meant so much to me. He didn't even know my birthday. He was like, "Damn, I just found out the show was your birthday." Like, and I was just like, "Bro, you made that day so special." So just so thankful for, you know what I'm saying, for him in our relationship and him just being such a dope person, bro. Like, man, it just means so much to me to like have him in my corner. Like, for him to allow me to be a part of his moment like that was big, bro. That was so big for me. A sold out arena. I performing. I finna turn 21. Like, I go celebrate my birthday. It was perfect, bro. Like, it was perfect. When I went out there, he was like, "She needs no introduction." And I was like, "Whew." So I came out, like, "Yeah, man, y'all know it's Big Four, man." I started throwing my phones up. Everybody started screaming. Everybody was like, "Oh, that's her." It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. And if y'all did not know, I'm dropping my deluxe on the 15th. But for right now, Big Bag is out right now. I need y'all to go get that. I need y'all to go stream that, cop that, rock that, pop that. It's out right now. It's called Big Bag. I'm gonna drop a highlight take to it. That's what I'm gonna do. Because they got this whole, LSU got this whole little lab of photos and film and videos. If you don't ask for it, they just be sitting there. Go get your videos. But nah, like, the song coming out, bro, I'm super excited, bro. I got a lot more music coming out. I've been filming music videos. I've been having a lot going on, man. Y'all know how I get. I'm always working. I'm never settled. So, you know, I've been having a lot going on while training and just keeping my, you know what I'm saying, keeping my regimen straight, drinking my green juice, you know, detox, all types of stuff, just trying to be on point with everything that I got going on. It's been working. I ain't gonna lie, it's been working, but I really want to be more intentional about building a new routine. I feel like, you know, as you start doing more things and things start to change, like, you got to change up your routine. So I'm trying to figure out a good routine that worked for me. You know what I'm saying? Like a new routine and something better. So that's what I'm on right now. But yeah, man, the music is coming out. I'm about to drop this deluxe. Yeah, everything going great, man. School going great. Music going great. Basketball is, you know, it's treading upwards. You know what I'm saying? How it's supposed to be. So, you know, I just got to keep this momentum going. Everything's got to go. Everything's got to flow. Everything's got to flow. Yes, sir. Welcome to the show, Jonquel Jones. How you been, though? You been good? I ain't seen you since, what, Phoenix?
Yeah, since All-Star. Yeah, I've been good, man. Just, you know, dealing with the season, all the stresses that come with it, all the great things that come with winning, you know.
Yeah.
Typical stuff. How you been? You good?
I've been good, just trying to get ready for the season. So what you do, like, after the season, like, after the championship?
Normally, I go overseas. Well, this is my first championship, so all this is new to me, obviously.
Yeah.
But normally, I take, like, 2 weeks off, a week and a half off, and then I go overseas. But this time, I'm not going overseas until later, so I got a little bit of time. So, you know, just taking a little break. Just got back into lifting and stuff, and then just slowly ramping it back up, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely need that break because y'all go back to back to back to back. I mean, this year is kind of had a break because of the, you know what I'm saying, the Olympics, but like that y'all go.
For real. You got to go get that money while you can get it, man.
No lie, no lie. All right, let's take it back to the beginning. Growing up in the Bahamas, what first got you into basketball?
The thing that got me into basketball was that like it was a family thing to do. Like all of my cousins played basketball. My dad was like a basketball coach, um, and all of us just were outside constantly, just like playing basketball. Out there playing 1-on-1, talking our little trash, and just trying to see who was the best. So I was one of like the younger cousins, and so I watched a lot of like my older cousins kind of grow up and do their thing in terms of like hooping and all that stuff. And so I always wanted to be able to be out there and play with them. So I was always like chasing them in a way.
Yeah. Were you like always tall or like how did that work? Cause like I was short and then like I caught a little growth spurt, so I kind of kept my handle. But like, how was yours?
Yeah, same thing, really. Like I was pretty short. I used to be a point guard at first, like when I was
Yeah.
like middle school, like high school, you know what I'm saying? Not high school, but like middle school, like when I was younger. And so that's where the ball handling really came into play. Because like in the Bahamas, you don't have that many like super tall people. And so a lot of
Yeah.
times if you like a taller person, they're gonna put you in the post, even though you should be
Right. Right.
developing your
Right.
ball handling skills. Because none of us have really had a growth spurt yet. And so then now all of a sudden your game is kind of like handicapped a little bit. So
Right.
it
Right.
worked out. It worked out in our benefit that we were a little bit shorter because we were able to kind of let that translate to us, being taller players that had a little bit of handling to be able to
Right.
play on
Right.
the court.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you realize that that could be something that you wanted to pursue seriously instead of just like playing with the fam? Like, when did you realize like, okay, I can
Yeah.
do something with this?
I don't know. My mom always tells this story of me telling my parents like when I grew up, I'm gonna be a professional athlete, and like y'all better make sure y'all rock with me because if y'all don't rock with me, I'm not gonna give y'all no money or something crazy like something crazy like that. And I just remember being like super super young, and I don't know. It's just always been like my plan A. There was never a plan B for me. It was just like as long as I could play sports, whether it was soccer or basketball, because I was an athlete. Like I played every single sport. I was always leaving class early to go with some type of sporting team, whether it was volleyball, softball, all of that. I just love playing
Yeah.
sports. But soccer and basketball were like my two main things, and for a long time, I couldn't really decide like which one I wanted to actually like pursue. But after like I think got like around 11, 12, I decided like basketball is my thing. Like those girls in soccer, they kind of left me behind a little bit because I was focusing on
Yeah.
basketball, and then I realized like I didn't really care to catch back up to them, and I was like, okay, so basketball is my thing.
Right. Right.
But it was a lot of like we used to travel a lot too to like play against AAU teams and stuff, like in the U.S. and Florida and all that stuff. And when I saw like the level that they were playing at over there, when I saw like the facilities and the fact that like most schools have basketball gyms and different stuff like that, that was also like my big thing to be like, I got to get to the States because like they really taking it serious over here. Like the Bahamas
Right.
get as serious.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how was that adjustment coming from Bahamas to the States? Like, what was the biggest thing that you had to adjust to? Was it like intensity? Was it level of training? Like, what was the difference?
I think the biggest adjustment for me was I don't think it was the intensity of workouts because I used to work out a lot in the Bahamas. Like I would work out 6 o'clock in the morning before school even started. But I think for me it was just like the level of play that everybody else was at. Like I left the Bahamas and I was like the best player on the island, and you know what I'm saying. Kind of do what
Yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
out there on the court, and then I get to the U.S. and like it's like dang, like I'm like probably the third worst player on the team. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right,
So
right.
it's like
Yeah.
I really gotta like get it out the mud. I really gotta to dig in deep and like I have to show my work because I don't want these people to send me back home because they sent for like this superstar player, which is what the people in the Bahamas was saying that I was. When I get to the States, I'm not that superstar player with these
Yeah, it's
U.S.
different,
players.
right?
You know what I'm saying? So, I want to be out there on the court, and I want to be able to produce. So I don't got to go back home, and that's what I had fought and like asked my mom for so long, from maybe like sixth grade, seventh grade, like I want to go to the U.S. I want to go over there to play ball. I want to go, and she was like, "Nah, you too young. You too young." And so when I finally got that opportunity, I was like, "Man, I can't waste this opportunity. Like I gotta get better. I
Right,
gotta, I
right.
gotta make sure I'm out there on the court." And I played for a really good team. We was like top 10 the entire time that I was there in the USA, Riverdale Baptist, and so we
Wow.
had great players. My senior year, I think we had 7 people in my class, and all 7 of us went D1. So
Yeah,
it
that's
was
crazy.
exactly like we had a lot of dogs, and so I think that was the main thing of just like is the intensity of the other players and how good they were, and me just not wanting to go back home so that I could be able to kind of pursue my dreams.
Most definitely. You came like a long way, like since being drafted in 2016. What was it like to be named the WNBA MVP in 2021 and then
Yeah.
Finals MVP this year? Like, how was that coming from where you come from, knowing the
Yeah.
work that you put in, like coming from Bahamas, being a superstar, then coming having a reality check, and then like working hard, and now you Finals MVP. Like,
Yeah.
that's
It,
crazy.
it
What? How does that feel?
yeah. It feels amazing, but I feel like the story of my life is pretty similar. Like every time I get to another stage, I feel like I gotta prove myself all over again.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
real.
Like every time you get to a new you gotta prove
It's
yourself. And I
another
feel
level.
it's another level you gotta take it to. It's people that, that they ain't not about to give you that respect. You gotta earn that. You understand what I'm saying? And so yeah, I think that's just been the main thing of like I just been super tough. Like my mindset is really tough. Like of course I have bad days, we all do, but
Right.
at the end of the day, I'm gonna get back to the things that I do well, and the things that I feel like I'm not doing well, I'm gonna get in the gym and I'm gonna work on it so that the next season they can be like, dang, like she's made a big adjustment. And I think that's the biggest thing about like my career and what people can say about me is like every year when they see me, they're like, dang, she got better at this. Like, dang, she got better at that. And so eventually you start putting all those pieces together. And I don't know, I'm a very like one step like mindset type of person. So like I'm never I don't know, I'm never looking at the bigger picture. I'm just always looking at whatever that next thing is that I need to do to be successful. And so I feel like a lot of times I look up and I'm like, dang, like that really happened. Like I'm really like an MVP. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real.
Because I'm just like, nah, I need to do this, I need to do this, and I let those things kind of fall where they're supposed to fall. I'm not really too much on like focusing on the accolades and stuff like that. But it was super dope to be a part of like a special group of people, like an elite group of people,
Yeah.
um, and to be like up there on the pinnacle of like being the best of the best, and to know that like you went out there every night and you dominated, and like there was no doubt about who the MVP was that year, you know.
Right, right.
So for me, that was really special, and to also come from a place where like the population of the Bahamas is 500,000 people. You understand what I'm saying? So there's only been two people from the Bahamas that's ever been drafted, and I'm one of them into the
Right.
WNBA. And so to be able to come from such a small subset of people to then go on to do amazing things and not just like exist in that space, but to actually dominate in that space,
Right,
I
right. It's
think
different.
exactly it's a different type of feel.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of people that's just play basketball, but those 3, 4, or 5 players that really, stand out, that's a big deal. And like you had like even this year, you had clutch games and games 5s. And like you said, you played with elite players like Breanna Stewart and Sabrina, and then you were the one that came and kind of saved the day. You know what I'm saying? Like in those performances, what are you thinking when you playing with players like that? Like, are like what's your mindset? Like, I gotta just handle my business and let the chips fall where they gon' fall at, or like, what's your mindset going into that? Because it's a lot of pressure coming with that.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure, even like just being in New York and like just all of the noise that happened, like when we decided to come together and the whole super team
Yeah,
talk, and like it was just a lot of stuff. And like I don't know, a lot of people asked me, especially before last season, like, "Oh, are you feeling the pressure? Are you feeling the pressure?" And I was kind of like, I was lying, and I was just like, "Nah, I ain't feeling that pressure. Like we
real,
good, you know
real.
what I'm saying?" But
Yeah,
it's like you look, you like, damn, like this is actually a lot of pressure, you know. So I think in those situations though, like the thing that I've had, and like I think Stewie too, is just that we've been in those situations before. Like I've been to a few other WNBA finals, and so for me, the main thing that I said going into that finals was just like I didn't want to go into that finals and play scared or play uptight or be worrying about like the outcome when I can still do things right now to decide what the
to
outcome's going to
decide.
be. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So I think that was the main thing. But I think last year too, like when I go back and I look at that Vegas finals matchup, I think there was times when like my teammates needed me or another teammate to pick them up, and we were so like focused on like what can we do, like how can we get this done, or we only need 4 points. I can go out there and score 4 points, and like sometimes when you go into that mindset, you're not thinking about
yeah.
the team and you're not seeing what else is going on. And so for me, I made like a conscious effort that like I needed to make sure, like I don't know, that I was really locked in on like how my teammates were playing, what their moods were like, and like being able to pick them up in certain situations too, and not just walk away from this feeling like, dang, like if I had just said this to Stewie or picked up Sabrina in this situation, it'd be a different, you know.
That's real.
So of course you focus on like you create kind of like mini games within the game to be successful. Like okay, by this time I need to have 4 rebounds. I need to this quarter. Let me. I need to grab at least 4 boards. I need to score at least 4 points. You kind of make those mini games to break down the game into subsets, but you also make sure that you're not just focusing on yourself and that your teammates feel that you got their back no matter what's going on.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask, like, what is it like playing in New York? Like, does the energy of the city like influence your game at all? Because I be seeing the stadium be rocking, like
Rocking.
that arena be rocking for real.
Rocking.
How is it playing in there?
Stadium be rocking. Ellie be in there doing her
Ellie
thing,
be
showing
going
up.
crazy, bro. Ellie's insane, bro.
Ellie is crazy, but nah, the energy in New York is the energy that you see in that stadium is like a perfect like example of the people that are outside. They're crazy. Like they wanted that championship so bad. Like they've been
Yeah.
rocking with the Liberty for years, and they have been so close in the past with like Teaspoon and all those other legends. And so to be so close, like they were just like super excited. And so like just like in the mornings, I'd be walking my dogs and stuff, and you got people just coming up and like, oh yeah, this is our year, and we got to go through the Aces. Or we got to go through the Aces. What you feel about Asia Wilson? What you think and how we feeling? I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? So you just kind of they really pour into you, and they make you feel that love. And like even after like last year, I was trying to decide like what I want to do. Do I want to resign? Like do I want to get this another go? And honestly, it
Right.
was those people that poured into us. We had like a fan meet and greet, and the way that they poured into me specifically, like just like my interactions with them, I was like,
Right.
there's no way I'm leaving this and not fulfilling, that promise of trying to get a championship to New York. And
Mm-hmm.
so they really are genuine with their interactions, and sometimes it's genuine, and it's like you might not like the interaction, but they're gonna tell you how they feel at
Yeah,
all. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? At all points, and you got to make sure that you know who you are to be able to. Sometimes you got to bug back at them a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's all love, and they just want the best for the organization, and they want the team to win.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Speaking of Ellie, she's turned into like she's
Yeah,
turned into like
star.
an
She a
icon, a
superstar.
superstar. What has that been like? Like it, what is that like, bro? She's insane. Like I be
Yes.
seeing her, she be going crazy through the timeout. She always in the stands. She's dancing everywhere. Like she was having a moment after y'all won. She was real emotional.
Uh,
How is that seeing her doing that doing that whole thing?
it's amazing. It's amazing to have a mascot that was created by by strong black women. That's a representation of it too.
Yeah.
And then to see everybody just kind of like fall in love with her and the way that she dances and what she represents. I mean, Ellie be having the fit. Ellie got more drip than me coming to
Yeah.
the top. Like,
Yeah.
you understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Ellie is the vibe really, and like it's people that come to me be like, I want to come to the games. It'd be family members that be like, I want to come to the game. I'm like, okay, cool. You want to come watch me play? They'd be like, yeah, but I really want to see Ellie.
See
I'm like,
Ellie.
damn. Like damn, Ellie just taking all my family members. Ellie taking all the clout. But I love that for us, and I feel like it's a testament to them just investing in every aspect of our team,
Right, right,
from how
right.
we play to obviously now wearing charters to the team just making sure that we have everything that we need like to be successful, and it shows, and it's a world class organization for a reason, and Ellie is a perfect example of that as well.
That's real. No, from
Yeah.
top to bottom, that's how it goes. Like that's how you know
hmm
what type of team, what type of organization, and really championship mentality for real, for real.
hmm hmm
Speaking of championship, like how has the celebration tour been going? Like, what was the craziest moment from like championship weekend that you could speak of?
Craziest moment that I can speak of, I'll say the parade. I'll say the
Parade.
parade. The parade was crazy just to shut down the city. Um, and really just have like just everybody out there. Like I felt like, I mean, I know that the energy was amazing. The people just really showed up for us, and to shut down New York with all the stuff that's going on in New York City, that's tough right there within itself. And then I think also like going to the Yankees game. I feel like I went to the Yankees game, and like I really just enjoyed being there, supporting another Bahamian, Jazz Chisholm, who's playing in the World Series, and to like be looking around, and I'm like in the suite with like Regina King and like other like
That's
legends. You
crazy.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like stuff like that, and I don't know, it just really made me appreciate just how far I've come, and then also women's basketball and the notoriety, the recognition, and I think it's hats off to y'all young players too. Like y'all tell y'all stories, and y'all really just like y'all do y'all thing, and y'all not afraid to like to dip into different bags and understand that at the end of the day, it's gonna come back and it's gonna help our game grow, and it's also gonna help y'all grow. So
Right.
um, I'm proud of y'all when I watch y'all do what y'all doing, like you and Angel and Caitlin, everybody. Honestly and truly, like y'all really are elevating women's basketball, and I feel like we gotta make sure we give y'all flowers too.
Yeah, no, most deaf. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Were you surprised when you won the MVP, or were you kind of expecting it, or how was that moment for you?
I was surprised. I was surprised because like I think game four, my fiance was talking about it. She was like, "Oh, y'all win, like you gonna get MVP." And I was just like, "I don't think so, babe. Like I don't really know because I just wasn't thinking about the numbers. Like I really didn't even know what I was averaging during the series because I was just like, bro, whatever it takes to like that has to be done. I have to do it because sometimes you get into numbers and you start thinking like, oh, I should be doing
Yeah.
this against them, or I should be, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you
Yeah.
get into that mindset, and now you in the game and you worry like, dang, like I ain't really getting to my bag, or they not finding me in these situations, and it causes like even if it's not like you're not going in to think selfishly, sometimes it causes like a mindset shift, and you get distracted from the main thing being the main thing. And so
That's
I think
facts.
that's why when they called my name, I looked so surprised because I just didn't even realize like what I was averaging in the series, and I had lost so many times before. Like I was just like, well, I really don't even care how many points I score. I don't care how many rebounds I got. Like we just need to win. I'm tired of coming to the championship losing, bro. Like I'm like dead ass. I'm tired of coming to the championship and losing. Like I'll be happy as long as we win. I don't care about all that other stuff.
Facts. All right, so we're gonna play a little game.
All
It's
right.
called Team Superlatives. I'm gonna give you a description. You gotta tell me what teammates fits it best. All right.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Which teammate of yours is the hardest to guard?
Hardest to guard. I would say Stewie. I say Stewie's the hardest to guard. She has a lot of different things that she can kind of do to affect the game and different bags that she could get into, and so you got to guard her on all three levels.
Yeah, and her pace, like when I be watching, it be seeming like she be going slow, but like it's like they can't guard it. How is that? Like
Yeah.
what that be like?
Yeah, it's the pace really. Like she can turn it on and turn it off really quickly. And so I think sometimes because she's so lanky, it's looking like she's going slow, but she's
But
actually
she
covering a
not.
lot of ground. She covering a
Yeah,
lot of ground. So
yeah.
yeah, I think that's the big thing. Yeah.
Okay, who is the best dressed?
Best dress. I say this year was Benijah. I think Benijah was in her bag.
Okay,
Um,
her bad.
but Ellie was up there too though.
Ellie's up there
Ellie a
though.
teammate. Ellie a teammate for real.
Okay, who has the most bounce on the team?
Most bounce? I would say honestly between me and Stewie, like we be the main ones like dunking, like in warm ups and stuff. So most bounce. Oh, I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Let me think. I would say me and Stewie, but we also the two tallest people on the team. I would say Jalen Sherrod is pretty bouncy too. Like she is shorter guard, but
No,
she can get
she
up.
could jump. I remember we
Yeah,
played her when we played Colorado. She
yeah,
was quick. She was
yeah. She
jumping.
quick.
I was like,
Hmm.
dang, she a rookie too. She got to chip her first year. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
her and Marquisha. Yep, from Ole Miss.
Marquisha, I love Marquisha.
Yeah.
We used to play her at Ole Miss. She's
Uh-huh,
tough.
uh-huh.
She tough. How is that like coming like being a rookie and like knowing that you a good player, but you just like, you gotta wait your turn, like you playing behind Sabrina, you playing behind all these good players. Like what
Yeah.
advice would you give a rookie? You know what I'm saying?
I would say just to stay ready because you just never know when your number is going to be called. Like the last thing you want to do is like go through everything and get jaded, and then when it's your opportunity, like you so like you know what I'm saying, like you so worried about the fact that you
You
wasn't getting
drop the
opportunities
ball.
that you exactly, and once you drop that ball, it's going to be an even longer amount of time before you get another opportunity. So work on your game, work on whatever you could do to be able to help the team and contribute. And when your number is called, you can kind of hit the ground running, and you're not taking a step back.
Okay. Last one. Who are you trusting the least and then the most on the Ox? Who has the worst music taste and then who got the best music taste?
On the ox,
Yeah.
uh, on the ox, I'm knocking Sloot off the ox. Sloot just want to play country music the whole time. Now she
I'm
did put us
dead.
on. She did put us on to some good country music, and we did add some country music in there for her before the game. But I can't be listening to country music the whole time before the game. That's a no.
Yeah.
And the person that was on the ox this year was me, but I got to retire. I feel like you got to put the young bucks on the ox next year because I'm worried about trying to get ready for the game. I'm worried about what the vibes is in the locker room, and I just felt like it was too much this year.
Yeah.
So I'm knocking Sloot off the ox. I'll probably put Marquisha on the ox. She actually good on the ox.
Okay,
Yeah,
I heard.
Q straight on the ox. Yeah.
Just tell him I'm knocking Sloot off. No, that's real. Coach Mo be coming and listening to country music. Don't nobody want to hear that, bro.
Nah,
Early in the
everybody try to
morning,
hear that before the
blasting it.
game.
Nah, that's crazy work. Okay, I know you in New York. So many celebrities pull up to the games.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite celebrity you seen pop out? I seen Alicia Keys come to the.
Come on,
I
that's
was
me.
like,
That's
bruh.
me right there.
I was
That's
like,
me.
no way she in there singing. Like, I would have
I'm
died.
telling you, I was actually like getting my post game lifted, and like I hear like them singing, they like New York. I slammed them weights down. I know Alicia Keys not in this locker room. Nobody came and got me.
No, that's crazy work. Hey, no, that's crazy work.
Crazy, bro. I ran so fast through that daggone training room to get back to our locker room. I was juking the daggone doctors and all that. When I came back, they was like, dang, JJ, you was moving faster than you moved on the court. I'm like, look, that's Alicia Keys, baby. I ain't missing out on no Alicia Keys.
Bro,
So,
nobody told you?
nah, I was normally I go start my lift because it takes a while for the coaches to come in. So I'll knock out a couple of sets before they come in, and then they'll come and get me when the coaches are about to walk in. But Alicia Keys came in early, and so no one, I guess,
Nobody came down. They're probably starstruck.
Exactly.
Alicia Keys walk in.
Exactly.
Are you watching the NBA? Do you pull up to any of the games?
Yeah, so actually I stayed in New York after we won, and I took my mom to like her first game, and we got courtside tickets, so we watched. We were able to see Giannis and the Bucks play against the Nets, and that's his game, man. Giannis's game is crazy. Like sometimes he be looking like a man amongst boys out there with just his strength, his ability to get downhill.
Man,
But yeah, I'm tuned into the NBA. Buddy Hield, like we grew up together on the same island. He was one of them.
Really?
Yeah, we worked. We used to be working out together at 6:00 in the mornings before school. So he was one of those people that I grew up with. Yeah.
Where are you from? Like, let me tell you. Like, I love the Bahamas. My favorite island is Bimini. We went there.
Yeah.
1 year for a college trip, and I've been back
Yeah.
every year since. Like, I know people. I got family down there. Everything. Like,
Oh, you okay? You be in Bimini? Okay.
you know, I be in Bimini. I'll be down in them streets. But nah, like that's my favorite part. Where you from?
I'm from Grand Bahama, but everybody calls it Freeport because the city is Freeport. So I'm from Freeport. Buddy Hield is from there. We grew up together, but yeah, my island is dope too. If you like Bimini, you gonna like Freeport. It's not as much to do as Nassau, but none of the other islands are. That's what happened. Like it's just the capital. The capital is gonna have more things to do in terms of like nightlife and more restaurants and stuff like that. But my island is really nice. It's really well developed, obviously. Super nice beaches. Like so you could go on the beach and like not see another person, or you could if it starts raining on one beach, you could drive to another beach on the other side of the island and not be in the rain. Like you know what I'm saying?
So is it like cars? Because I know I drive golf carts when I'm in Bimini. So
yeah, Bimini is small. Bimini is
real
now.
small.
Our island is big now. We got cars. We got people on different sides of the island. It's definitely like a major. It's a major island. It's like they call it the second city after Nassau because it's that developed.
Okay, yeah, I gotta pull it. My mama keep telling me, "Fly, stop going to Bimini. Go somewhere else in the Bahamas."
Yeah.
I gotta go somewhere else.
I second that, moms. I second that.
What impact do you hope to leave on women's basketball, especially to like all the people back home?
Yeah, my impact would be to just continue to grow women's basketball and girls basketball in the Bahamas. Like I said, like I feel like basketball hasn't really changed much for girls in the Bahamas since I was there. And so I think just helping in terms of developmentally, the developmental aspect of it to like get them to be able to play, better basketball, and also to also help the infrastructure, and so that girls that do want to come over and play college basketball, that they don't have to leave the Bahamas, and boys too. They don't have to leave the Bahamas at an early age, like how me and Bucky did.
Right.
Like you can stay home, be with your family, and still know that there's opportunities for you out there to hoop in front of college coaches, to be seen, and then to also go off to college. I think that's the main thing.
Nah, most definitely. Is there any athletes from Bahamas we should be looking out for? I seen it's one guy, VJ. I think he's from Bimini.
VJ is bad. You saw what he did to that dude like yesterday?
Oh my God. Bro, everybody was like, bro, this post on Instagram, they was like, who y'all got for y'all college picks? And they had VJ on there. I was like, bro, I got my boy VJ. Like, people don't know. He a sleeper for real.
VJ is tough. Like, even just for him to be, like, he was a high school student, like, playing on, like, our men's Olympic team, essentially. Like, a team, they were one game away from, being an Olympic team for the first time in our country's history. So, he's tough. But, like, we got Buddy Hield, we got VJ, we got Jazz Chisholm for the Yankees. We got a lot of Major League Baseball players and guys that have signed like straight out of high school that are playing like Major League Baseball. We got a lot of people, man. I have to send you the list.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna check them out. I love.
Yeah.
I'm like I said, that's my second home.
Yeah.
Bro,
You gotta come down with me down there though.
Bro, no, let me know. I'm coming. I'm like, when the season end, well,
Yeah.
see, that would be happening when the season end. Y'all just be starting. So it be. But, you know, I'll be in the league soon. So we're going to make that happen for sure.
Exactly. We're going to make it happen for sure.
Well, thank you so much for joining me on the podcast, Best of Both Worlds with Flau'jae. I really appreciate you. This is a dope convo. I'm gonna hit you on Instagram so I get your number and stuff. We can chop it up. But
Perfect.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for giving me your time today.
No problem. Thank you so much for having me and keep doing your thing, man. I'm so proud of you.
You already know. Love. Okay, y'all. So look, y'all, we got a new segment. It's called In the Mix. And so today we're just gonna talk about the big moments, the trending topics, and everything that's keeping us talking. So let's talk about the college basketball season and preseason rankings. The NCAA basketball season is here, and let's see what the rankings is talking about. LSU is back at number 7. We always number 7, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know. We always at number 7. I think we was at number 7 the one year we won national championship. I think we was number 7 last year, and now we're number 7 this year. I'm gonna take that as a sign as good luck. You know what I'm saying? Lucky number 7. But nah, like, we don't really care about the rankings, like, for real. Like, that's why I be telling people, like, this part of the year is not about rankings. It's not about none of that. It's really about getting better every day. Gelling with your team every day. Learning how to play every day. Like, building better habits every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I think that, you know, as long as we do that and stay consistent in that, like, bro, everything gonna work itself out. You got teams, you got South Carolina number 1, UConn number 2, USC number 3. Any player standing out to you? Jelani Cambridge at Ohio State, she just had a big game, like 30 points. I was watching to see how she was gonna come. Like, she's a baller. I think I got to coach her at Overtime Select one year. I think. And I was just like, bro, just get her the ball, bro. I got to coach her. I was like, bro, just slide her the rock. Like, she like that, bro. Offense, defense, she's quick. She a dog. So I love watching her play. Yeah, it's a lot of dogs coming in, man. It's a lot of dogs coming in. I'm super excited. What I really want to see is I want to see Texas play because they new to the SEC. I want to see them play, how they coming in, doing their big one. But seeing the preseason talk, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. All these basketball fan pages and all of that, bro, they just be on Twitter talking crazy, bro. I don't even pay them no attention. My fans, they be tweeting about it. That's how I be seeing it because I follow a lot of my fan pages. I love them to death. But I be seeing all the talk, but it's just one game, bro. Teams gonna change throughout the season. Some teams gonna regress, some teams gonna, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta, you know, you can't really, it's one game, one preseason game. That's why, like, people say, like, oh, Flau'jae, you doing this, you going crazy, this your season. I'm like, bro, like, let's just get, you know what I'm saying? Let's just play one game at a time. All I could do is prepare my body, prepare my mind, and try to play the best brand of basketball that I could play. So, you know, I don't really trip on the preseason talk. Like, it is what it is, honestly. Like, just watching the NBA, watching everything going on, like, I just, you know, I understand what it's like to be a professional now. Like, I don't really look at myself like a college player no more. I kind of look at myself more as a professional. So, you know, I just try to be a professional about everything that I kind of do. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And the new recruits. Oh, yeah, y'all don't know. We went 3 for 3. We got 3 new recruits. All the ones that came on their visits. I know y'all seen Z just committed, but Grace is committing today, if y'all didn't know. Well, this episode probably won't come out, but we got Grace. She about to commit at like 11. Oh, like 20 minutes. She just called us yesterday and was like she committed, so that's great. I mean, I put a lot of work in on that visit, so I'm glad they enjoyed their time. So shout out all our new recruits, man. We got Divine, we got Z, we got Grace. So, you know what I'm saying? We hit 3 for 3. We went 3 for 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm super excited, bro. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the LSU fans called that one out. They called that one out. They was like, they gonna go 3 for 3? Yeah, we going 3 for 3. Don't play with that. Like, we, you know what I'm saying? You know, gotta have some youngins to keep the program going when we leave. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. All right, headline number 2. Let's talk about these new WNBA coaches making waves now. Y'all seeing the Chicago Sky, Coach T, they let her go after 1 season, which was crazy to me. They let the Indiana Fever head coach go, which was kind of not surprising, but kind of, right? Tyler Marsh, The development coach that was the coach on the Aces, he's now the head coach of the Chicago Sky. He's now the head coach of the Chicago Sky. But let me tell y'all, the Indiana Fever having Stephanie White as a head coach, I really like that. Like, I love that. I feel like she a player's coach. Like, I even remember when she was recruiting me at Vanderbilt, like, I was like, I like this lady. Like, I want to go play for her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she would have stayed, she ended up leaving Vanderbilt. But if she would have stayed, like, I probably would have had Vanderbilt in like real consideration. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't really care to go with people, where they already are. Nah, I was trying to go where I like the people. And she seemed like a good coach, like, you know what I'm saying? And I think I like this for the Indiana Fever. So next season I'm going to be seeing, but I really think I like that. I really think that is a good addition. Like, I really believe that. Tyler Marsh, I'm ready to see how this goes. Head coach, he was a head of player development. Head coaching is a different ball game, but if he's been around Becky Hammond and he's been learning how she do things and how the operation runs, and he's been really locked into it, and he should be able to adjust quickly and just dealing with the players. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's basketball, but it's so much other stuff that come with it and stuff like that. So I'm just excited to see how this goes. Because they have a good young core. You know what I'm saying? They have the Chicago side, they have a great young core. So I'm just ready to see how this go, man. They're making waves, like new teams, new coaches. It's getting real in the WNBA. It's getting serious. I ain't never seen so many people moved in and out like this, though. Like, they really breaking ground. They said new season, new things. See how I go. Oh, another big thing. We play Alabama this Saturday. College game day is coming to Baton Rouge. Oh, we got to beat Alabama. I'm talking about football, y'all. We got to beat Alabama if we're going to have a chance in the playoffs. So I'm doing everything I can to be prepared to watch this game. As you know, we take college football very serious down here in Baton Rouge. So I will be full LSU gear. I might put some pads on and be watching. I'm playing. But if we do win, bro, I think we're going to storm the field again. They be getting mad at us for storming the field, but bro, it's fun, bro. Especially if we beat them in a good fashion and it's a chance that we get to make the playoffs. We gonna run on that field. Baby, I'm running on that field. Y'all ain't see the video? I was in the field. I was in the field with all the fans. I gotta leave quick though, cause it get like real crowded and I got asthma, so I can't breathe like that. But I be on there though for a little bit and then I gotta go. See, I know when I need to go. Once it get too packed, people's skin start touching. I don't sweat. So I get to moving. But nah, it is college game day, bro. I'm excited, bro. Every time, we got to beat Alabama. We got to beat Alabama. I don't give a piss about nothing. I don't like the Tide. You know what I'm saying? I'm LSU. Oh, we gotta beat them, bro. Even though I ain't gonna lie, I like Ryan Williams and Jalen Milroe. I like them like they love, that little 1-2 punch. Because I'm a football fan, but I don't like them this weekend. Go Tigers. I just need Nussmeier to bounce back from that Texas A&M game. We shoved that. We let that go. It's time to play some big boy football. All right, man, that's another episode of Best of Both Worlds with Flau'jae, powered by Overtime. We drop it every Thursday on YouTube, so make sure y'all like, subscribe, and follow. It really helps us on the show. Y'all can follow us on TikTok at Both Worlds Show and Instagram at Both Worlds. Thank you again, Jonquel Jones, for joining me today on the show. I'll see y'all next time on Best of Both Worlds with Flau'jae, powered by Overtime.